Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alan Hayden. I am the director of the NOCCA Foundation's Alumni Relations Department. And this afternoon, we have a wonderful performance presented by one of our very own NOCCA alum, Adonis Rose. Adonis Rose is creating history as we speak because he is the very first alumni to be the executive director of the NOCCA Foundation. And while we are, I know, right? We can put our hands together for that. While we are celebrating milestone moments, the school NOCCA, the New Orleans Center for Creative Arts, is actually celebrating its 50th anniversary. The New Orleans Center for Creative Arts opened its doors in 1974, with the first graduating class being 1975. So this year, our 2025 graduates are the 50th to walk through the doors of the experience that is NOCCA. So for today's performance that's being led by Adonis Rose, an alum, there's also other musicians that attended the school or have poured into the arts community here in New Orleans. So we wanted to shout out our sponsors for the afternoon. The Gia Mione Prima Foundation has been wonderful, generous donors for NOCCA and the NOCCA Foundation. And we have this partnership with the Jazz Museum. And so with further ado, let's put our hands together and welcome our musicians to the stage. And I want to announce Adonis Rose, who is leading the band. Thank you. You can keep the applause coming because we're pretty dramatic. But Adonis Rose, Grammy Award-winning musician, also the artistic director of the New Orleans Jazz Orchestra, and currently the executive director of the NOCCA Foundation.
All right, how you guys doing out there? I am not alone, even though I walked out by myself. I thought they were coming out with me. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of the series. I would like to acknowledge Mr. Tony Sylvester, the executive director of the Gia Prima Foundation. Is he here? There he is in the back. Mr. Tony Sylvester, he sponsored these series of shows to happen. And right now I would like to bring the musicians up. This particular project that we're going to present today is from a new project in partnership with the great Philip Manuel. So here they come. Thank you, fellas. That's Ricardo Pascal on the tenor saxophone. Steve Lands on the trumpet. Max Moran on the bass. And Seth Finch on the piano. We also have the legendary Mr. Philip Manuel.
Where you at?
So we have a brand new project that will be coming out over the summer entitled The Unusual Suspects. So you're going to hear a lot of music from that. And also from some music from one of Philip's previous recordings. What was the name of that one, Philip?
Love Happened to Me.
Love Happened to Me. So I'm going to pass the microphone over to Philip Manuel, let him talk a little bit.
How y'all doing? So this record that Adonis and I did, and I was ready to retire, but Adonis wouldn't let me. He said, you got more singing to do. I had written over the years, I had been writing lyrics to instrumental songs. And the record that we did is a lot of that, like Party Time by Lee Morgan, The Unusual Suspects by Peter Martin. I took a Steve Mazakowski song and wrote lyrics to that. And then my songwriting partner of many years, Mike Palera, he and I contributed 3 songs to the record. So it's a combination. There are a couple of covers on the record. Bill Withers, Hello Like Before, and we actually do a version of Thriller by Michael Jackson. A swinging thriller, though. So we're going to start off with the title track from the record, The Unusual Suspects. They're not in the thread to design a heart so. And the books they read, I understand, don't tell them move.
while they matter may seem a bit strange to you. I imagine they feel the same way too. I think you're looking for some guys you might not expect, the unusual suspect. Well, they pass this way just to leave a cup of food. Though I never play, I do get mine, man, I'm no fool. Looking for the right, the theory they disprove. Only every time you're the prize of the truth. I think you're looking for some guys you might not expect, the unusual suspect. They're not into threads or design, hard couture. And the books they read, I understand, alter their mood. While their manner may seem a bit strange to you, I imagine they feel the same way too. I think you're looking looking for some guys you might not expect. The unusual suspect. Well, they pass this way just to leave a cup of food. Though I never play, I do get mine, man, I'm the fool. If these boys are right, the theory can't disprove. Only 80 time you're the prize of the truth. I think you're looking for some guy you might not expect. The unusual suspect. The unusual suspect. These boys are so unusual. Not like anybody that you know before. So very different. So very different. What you gonna do with these boys? Can't let them out. Can't bring them in. The unusual suspect. The unusual suspect. The unusual suspect. The unusual suspect. Thank you very much. I was telling the guys backstage when I was 29, even when I was 50, I could just get up and sing. Now I have to warm up for I'm like LeBron James. He was telling me about LeBron James at 40. His warm-up schedule starts at 7 in the morning for a 7 o'clock game at night. Mine is kind of the same way. We're going to do something from my Max Jazz record. This is called If I Were a Bell. Ask me how do I feel. Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing, 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 ringing. From the moment we kissed the night, that's the way it just gotta behave. And if I were a lamp by light, and if I were a banner I'd wave. Ask me how I feel little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch I'd surely be popping my spring. And if I were a bell I'd go ding dong ding dong ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry to dance that I'm learning. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Well, that will ground crack from the wonderful way you look. And if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd be cook. Ask me how I feel, ask me now that we're softly caressing. Well, if I were a salad, I'm sure I'd be splashing my dressing. And if I were a season, I'd surely be spring. And if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong ding dong ding. feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning. What's so wrong I can say is if I were a bridge I'd be burning. Well, I know I'm around back from the wonderful way you look. And if I were a duck, and if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. That's how I feel. Ask me now that we're softly caressing. Well, if I were a salad, I'm sure I'd be splashing my dressing. And if I were a season, I'd surely be spring. And if I were a bell, you know, if I were a bell, oh, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding.
All right, Mr. Seth Finch on piano, Mr. Ricardo Pascal on saxophones. This next song we're gonna do is a Lee Morgan song that I wrote lyrics to many years ago. It's called Party Time. And those of you who are Lee Morgan fans will recognize this tune immediately. Right? I don't know how to start this off. I'm just gonna jump right in.
Well, it's time for a party. Everyone is invited. Excited. Tell your neighbors and kin. There won't be no stopping once we're bopping. Even if you got a bad attitude, bet you my party favors will alter your mood. Don't you doubt it? How about it? Well, it's time for a party. Let's all get reacquainted. 'Cause ain't it all about neighbors and friends? Living, laughing, loving, lots of hugging. All working, no blaming, together, no one to computer. My offering, let's first enjoy the party. Live hardy. Have you ever seen a place that grooves so hard? Have you ever seen cats play their final card? Have you ever been to higher heights and never ever want to come down? So if you're in need of a move, you don't know which way you're gonna move. Come on, let me show you. One step is all you need, boy. And you'll never forget it. You're never ever gonna regret it. Don't try to fight it, 'cause you know that's a fact that you were gonna do. Just give it everything that you got. Don't worry about what it is or it's not you do. Come on, let's go. If you ever get this way again, don't you worry none. Just stop on it, 'cause we'll all be right here having a good old time. Just hear what I'm telling you. Please do, gotta do what you do, 'cause it's true and it's all for you. Now come on, boy.
Max Moran on bass.
Well, it's time for a party. Everyone is invited. Excited. Tell your neighbors and kin. Oh, there won't be no stopping once we're bopping. Even if you've got a bad attitude, that you my party favors will alter your mood, don't you doubt it. How about it? Well, it's time for a party. Let's all get reacquainted. 'Cause ain't it all about neighbors and friends? Living, loving, lots of hugging. All working, no limits, Jack, and no more, so consider my job for minutes. Let's enjoy at the party. All working, no limits, Jack, and no more, so consider my job for minutes. Let's enjoy at the party.
Thank you so much. This next song we're going to do is a Joe Sample song. Joe Sample, when I was coming up, me and my friend Theron, who passed away, we used to sit at his mom's house on Saturday afternoons drinking French Market, really dark, muddy coffee, listening to Joe Sample. And this is a tune that he wrote many years ago that I put some lyrics to. It's called The Road Less Traveled.
Young man, life brings decisions you must make. Good or bad, you must decide a road to take. Yes, it's never black or white, night or day. Dusk or dawn, and many different shades of gray. It's gonna be that way in life. For every choice you pay your right. I asked a wiser man, and this was his strong advice. Just take the road less traveled, and you'll be alright. Young man, you'll never know until you're there. Even though you made your choice with such great care. But if I could leave you with one thought, you'll be fine. Just follow what's written on your heart. It's gonna be that way in life. For every choice you pay a price. I asked a wiser man, and this was his firm advice. Just take the road less traveled, and you'll be alright. It's gonna be that way in life. For every choice you pay a price. I asked a wiser man, and his words is firm advice. Just take the road less traveled, and you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Just take the road less traveled. 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 Just take the road less traveled.
Adonis Rose on drums, Seth Finch on piano. We're going to slow it down and do this ballad that my songwriting partner of many years, Michael Polera, and I wrote. It's called Is This Love?
Is it real or just a dream? The world goes by while my heart sings, and I feel inclined love? I don't know. All alone or in a crowd, I think of you and laugh out loud. Like a flood, no banks could hold. Is this love? Tell me so. Embarrassed that you've spied the stardust here in my eyes, and while I confide, I might as well say I've never felt this way. Should I wait for one more sign, or is it fate and just my time? I got a heart I can't control. Must be love. Say it so. Embarrassed that you spied the stardust here in my eyes, while I confide, I might as well say never felt this way. Should I wait for one more sign, or is it fate and just my time? Got a heart I can't control. Must be love. say it's so. Yes, it's love. This I know.
Mr. Steve Lands on trumpet. We're gonna give it our best shot. 2, 3. This is another song that Michael and I wrote. It's called When Love's Gone.
Life's not always simple. Fate can be unkind. It seemed like the right place must be the wrong time. So close but yet so distant, like simple and sublime. While I taste the rain, you feel the sunshine. That's not how it used to be. Our love was sweet, no sweeter love could ever be. The times when I would linger, you think we've stayed too long, but that's the way it is. So sad when love's gone. Not always simple, fate can be unkind. It seemed like the right place must be the wrong time. So close but yet so distant, like simple and sublime. While I taste the rain, you feel the sunshine. That's not how it used to be. Our love was sweet, no sweeter love could ever be. The times when I would linger, you think we've stayed too long, but that's the way it is. So sad when love's gone.
All right, Mr. Seth Finch on piano. When Love's Gone. Beautiful song. These foolish things? I'll feature our drummer. Adonis Rose on drums.
A cigarette that bears a lipstick traces, an airline ticket to romantic places. Still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A keeping candle in the next apartment. Those thumping words that told you what my heart meant. A fairgrounds painted swings. These foolish things remind me of you. You came, you saw, you conquered me. When you did that to me, I knew somehow it had to be. The winds of March that made my heart a dancer, a telephone that rings but who's to answer? Oh, how the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you. came, you saw, you conquered me. When you did that to me, I knew somehow it had to be. Thumbing the marks that made my heart a dancer, a telephone that rings, but who's to answer? Oh, these foolish things remind me of you. These foolish things remind me of you. These foolish things remind me of you.
Thank you so much. We're going to do a song that Keith Jarrett wrote called Bop B. How many of you all are familiar with that song, Bop B? I wrote lyrics to this song. I don't know what I was thinking. I used to smoke pot. I think I might have been smoking some pot when I wrote the lyrics to this song. I gave that up, though. That was just bad for the vocal cords. All right, ready? How did that start off? Right on. I'm right on it? Give me, thank you, I needed that, Seth, thank you.
I said it's all without a trace of pretension, bold. And did I fail to mention? Can't lose the world and never do it, fallibility. They can't fall apart a man like me on a roll. Never to rest on his laurels, soul. On improvising his sorrow, becoming very clear to me. I think it's better just to let Bob be. He'll never be the one to sing the same old melody. This guy, he gets his groove from different drums. Dig that crazy beat. And now it's story one for the ages past. Now, by many wise men and sages, becoming very clear to me. I think it's better just to let Bob be. Whoa, 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 my dear, I wish I could hear like the saxophone player years. Traveling and all over and about the chord changes and rearranges. I'd sing right around the melody, never making sense, but hip as can be. The Scat King was born today. He's from New Orleans in the USA. I'd hear the dissonance with some resonance, and I'd never sing the same riff. I'd play around with all kinds of sound. What a thrill, man, what a trip. But I'm a vocalist, not a horn. I can't help, that's how I was born. I'm a scat king if I know how. Hope you enjoy it when I scat sing. Now let me try it. Beep. A solid soul, without a trace of pretension, bold. And did I feel a mention? Can do this world and never do it, fallibility. That can be for the border man blindly on a roll. Never to rest on his laurel soul. On improvising his sorrow, becoming very clear to me. I think it's better just to let Bob be. He'll never be the one to sing the same old melody. This cat, he gets his roots from the front drum. Dig that crazy beat. And now it's told, a story one for the ages, passed down by many wise men and sages, becoming very clear to me. I think it's better just to let Bob be. Better let him be. Bobby.
Mr. Philip Manuel. Give it up for Philip Manuel.
You done?
Steve Lands on the trumpet.
Thank you.
Max Moran at the bass. Mr. Seth Finch on the piano. And Ricardo Pascal on the tenor saxophone earlier. We'd like to thank you guys.
And
for
Mr.
coming out.
Adonis Rose on drums, our fearless leader.
Thank you very much. Please stay tuned. We have more coming up with the NOCCA Foundation concert series. Alan will probably tell, if she didn't tell you guys, we have more coming and what the dates are. But we'd like to thank you again for coming out. Thank you.
Yes, oh my goodness, keep the round of applause going. These musicians are gonna pack up, but we've really enjoyed being with you this afternoon. I wanna do a little audience roll call here. Let's see who's visiting New Orleans the furthest. I think we have an Ohio couple somewhere. Yes, Australia, possibly, great. Austin, she came from Texas. France, hello, welcome. Where else? Taiwan, wow. Listen, the NOCCA Foundation is here celebrating the 50th anniversary of the school. And whether you're here in the room with us or traveling from near or far or watching us streaming, you can take out your phones and visit NOCCAFoundation.org to support the arts. We actually have an audience member here that first time visiting was only 5 years after the school opened, I think in 1978 or 1980. Wasn't it 45 years ago, the first time this gentleman visited New Orleans and has been coming back to the city, coming back to support the arts. So if you are a supporter of arts education, free tuition, where some of the greatest artists that have come through those doors, like the Marsalis family, Bradford Marsalis, Jason Marsalis, Trombone Shorty, John Baptiste, and also, as we mentioned, Max Moran and Adonis Rose. We are really appreciative of all the support that we can get. The Gia Mione Prima Foundation, that is our fiscal sponsor for this series, the NOCCA Concert Series with the Jazz Museum, but also out in the lobby, please enjoy yourself to some wine and refreshments. There's information about the NOCCA Foundation, NOCCA the school. You can purchase tickets to our Art and Soul Gala if you are local. That is on Saturday, May 17th. And if you're not local, you can still support the arts education and what we are doing here in New Orleans. So enjoy the rest of your visits. If you are visiting for Jazz Fest or just the city, or if you are local, have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.